Death is an endless darkness, an endless void. Death is nothingness. Death is oneness. Light is life. The one who brings light was called Lucifer, devil, Satan, serpent. How is this possible? Snake is sperm. It is the star that pierces the darkness, i.e. light, electricity, current, life. One is the doubler. Taurus 2 to 3. How can you know what Taurus is? He is the piercing star. The uterine tract, Taurus, and the ovary are also dark. The electrically light-charged sperm travels through the dark uterus. When it reaches the ovary, a spark is created. Just like lightning pierces the dark sky and shines. It is the same in macro as it is in micro. It is this current light that gives life to nothingness and nature. John 1:5. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness. The darkness cannot overcome it. Sperm, Y, is single. Egg, X, is also single. Even though they are like positive, negative charged electricity, they are nothing on their own. Just as positive and negative magnetic poles attract each other, the egg attracts the sperm. However, only one sperm is allowed to pass. When the sperm reaches the egg, it encounters a protective layer, and after a while, that layer is broken down by a type of electric current. The one outside comes together with the one inside, and the division, actually unification, begins, and so on. Eventually, you are formed one single ego. Taurus 5 to 6. So let man see from what he was created. He was created from a gushing water. Taurus, the path, the snake, that carries light on this dark path to life, that is, the sperm, comes out of a gushing water. Singleness alone is of no use. One hand is useless, two hands have sound. Singleness is an infinite darkness, an infinite void. Uniqueness is an illusion, but you love uniqueness and defend uniqueness. It is the tyranny of one ego. Oneness is also nothingness. As a result, you will return to your eternal darkness. You will come from nothing and go to nothingness. I have said many times that the Quran is mostly written in the language of symbolism and metaphor. You can never understand what is being said in the Quran through either its translation or its interpretation. Because both translations and interpretations mostly reflect the thoughts of individuals. Yes, there are real and technological verses in the Quran, and I have never denied this, but there are also verses of savagery, perversion and tyranny that perverted, ignorant Jewish mixed Arabs have added to the Quran, and these are not inconsiderable in number. These disgraceful things added to the Quran must be eliminated immediately and immediately. Because we have a lot to learn from real verses. Note: when I create my videos, I usually use current scientific articles or videos as sources. As you know, old science has become fodder for Masons. If current science has also fallen prey to the Masons, this means that there is not even one scientific verse in the Quran. As a matter of fact, I did not look at it with a microscope or telescope myself. I think they could be true because they pass my logical filter and fit into normal life. The blame lies with those who lie. Also, the intellectual Muslims with almond mustaches should not rejoice in vain by saying, "This is the miracle of the Quran." The subject in question here has nothing to do with miracles. I have said many times before that religious books are the products of superior human intelligence and contain scientific information.